Shah, the fact, of course, also is now these are further expansionist plans by the Chinese, which will obviously concern many of their rivals. But obviously, they are looking at this plan, we're told, over the next 5 years. So this is, a plan that the Chinese are now making for the next few years to continue their influence.
Right, Uday. Uday, I will give it in very, very clear perspective so that everyone understands. I can guarantee you that. See, what happened is China used to train anti-terrorism police officers in countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, and they used to go and volunteer and give training over there to people for the counter-terrorism, so to say, operations. Now, last year, Xi Jinping had announced that the CPC will train 2,000 law enforcement personnel from Shanghai Cooperation Organization. Now, the member countries over the next 5 years, in fact, the SEO, which we all know, is an intergovernmental organization which was founded in Shanghai in 2001. And it's been going fine. It's going reasonably strong since then, all right, fine. The format comprises of 8 member states, which are China, India, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Russia, Pakistan, Tajikistan, and Uzbekistan. Now, they are 4 observer states. They are Afghanistan, Belarus, Iran, Mongolia. And then there are 6 dialogue partners along with them, which are Armenia, Azerbaijan, Cambodia, Nepal, Sri Lanka, and Turkey. Now, also the very fact that China has come forward and they would be training officials in Solomon Islands. Solomon Islands is towards the, if you see geographically, it would be towards east, but for the US, it would be towards the west. So about a year back, Solomon Islands is actually fragmented by 900 islands, and there's one major island, right? There are a couple of other small major islands, but very fragmented 900 major islands. So it's difficult to control them. Now what happened, Solomon Islands, because they often have issues, there's so many islands, so they often have issues of pirates, of cargo problems. There are a lot of law and order criminal problems, basically. So they had Solomon Islands that entered into a pact with Australia. And with that, Australia will look after the sovereignty of Solomon Islands like an elder brother. So that was everything was going fine. But about a year back, Solomon Islands and China very secretly, very slyly, and in a very slimy way, they signed a secret pact, which the documents got leaked. What does this pact say? This pact says that China will train their officials in Solomon Islands at the same time, which gives China a right to send their forces into Solomon Islands. Now, geographically, if you see, which is on the east, obviously for the US, it's on the west. Now, will Australia permit that? Because, see, it's like the Chinese forces will now come to Solomon Islands, which means geographically, obviously, the Chinese forces have come towards Australia. It's the same logic I'll give you where NATO forces, if they come to Ukraine, they will face Russia face to face on the borders. The borders would be exposed. Same thing now. Will Australia permit that? I don't think so.